getting to this championship.
You are champions, all.
You should be really, really proud of yourselves. I know it's been a tricky season with remote meetings and real meetings and remote meetings, so awesome, and congratulations to all of you. So you've been tackling all kinds of important STEM skills, and those skills have never been so important to solving the issues facing the world today, and you're learning all of those because of First Tech Challenge and your mentors and coaches. First does not end in high school, so make sure that you're checking out the scholarships, internships, and alumni opportunities at firstinspires.org/alumni. So there's 200 colleges and universities throughout the entire world that First participates with, and there are scholarships worth upwards of $80 million for students, and you don't have to be a STEM student. So any of those schools you can find on that website.
Page 2.
It's here somewhere. All right. So now we're going to recognize a group of leaders. So will all the First alumni stand, please? And I know there's a ton in here, and there are some in the judging. Woo-hoo! All right. So,
See you.
those of you that are seniors right now, this could be you. Isn't this awesome? So thank you, thank you, thank you, alumni. Can't do this without you. The other thing we wanted to do is have all of the seniors in the room that are graduating this year. This is your last season. Stand, please.
Look at the leaders of tomorrow.
Woo! I just got chills. Oh my God, that's
right?
a lot. That's a lot. I'm getting a little sad because we're going to miss you. Wow, that's a lot.
No, we won't miss them because they're doing that next year.
Okay, right. Thank you, Pat. Yes. Good point. All right, so good luck to you, seniors, in your next adventure. I'm sure it's going to be awesome, and definitely keep in touch and volunteer if you are able. You know we're running stuff all over the state, so, and actually First is everywhere, so even if you end up in Saudi Arabia, you can volunteer at a tournament. All right, I want to take a moment to recognize and thank all the parents in the room. You're the ones that are driving to meetings every week, probably every day of the week this last week. So thank you, thank you, thank you for making this program available to your children, and thank you to the coaches. We ask you all today to honor the First ethos, gracious professionalism, that goes for the students and the spectators and parents as well. This means you're doing your best work, and at the same time, we're going to respect and value the other students, teams, and volunteers here. So today is where the rubber meets the road. All the hard work that you guys have put into designing, building, and programming your robots come to life today. So good luck. Congratulations to all of you for getting here. So I will introduce our friend Pat in a little bit, but right now I'm going to introduce, sorry, Pat.
I'll just go away now.
Sorry, I'm ad-libbing. There's a lot of different stuff happening on my script. I know. All right, so first special guest that I would like to introduce is the president of Mohawk Valley Community College, Randy Wagoner.
Thank you, Tina. Good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure to welcome you to Mohawk Valley Community College here in the Robert Jorgensen Center in Utica, New York. It's great to be here for this competition. Mohawk Valley Community College is not just thrilled to host today's competition, but to host First for New York State throughout the year as the home of First right here in the Mohawk Valley. I want to say thank you. I want to give great thanks to Tina Betts and Stacy Young for not just their leadership here today, but leadership for competitions throughout the state, throughout the year. Tina Betts and Stacy Young, a round of applause for them, please. Thank you. And I want to also say thank you to the parents, the family, friends, and fans who are here today supporting to the students. through these times, you have had every opportunity, every chance to just let it go, disengage, let opportunities pass by you. But instead of letting those easy excuses capture you, you persevered in your resilience to stay engaged, to develop new skills and refined skills and a work ethic that has brought you here today. Those skills and those habits are going to serve you well for the bright futures that you all have. Employers, yes, please, thank you. I've been out meeting with employers for the last several months, and the needs that they have, some of them could literally grow their businesses 50% if only they had the skilled workforce. And the brains that you bring and will be bringing to the workforce, those employers are out there waiting for you for amazing jobs and incredible careers that await you in your future. So what you do here today is just the beginning of all that awaits you. So congratulations on getting here, and best of luck in the competition. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Assistant Vice President for Academic Affairs at MVCC to share a few more words of welcome, Mr. Tim Thomas.
Good morning, everybody. I'm joined by a future FTC member. This is my son, Will. So similar to Dr. Van Wagner, I'm absolutely thrilled to be able to spend some time with all of you this morning. It's great seeing so many people in our Jorgensen Center after 2 long years. As you may or may not be aware, we are in an age of accelerating change, and this accelerating change has caused a number of paradigm shifts, one of which is impacting manufacturing and as Dr. Van Wagner mentioned, the world of work, both locally, regionally, statewide, nationally. And that paradigm shift is resulting in onboarding of jobs instead of offboarding of jobs. We are onboarding jobs back to the country in an era of decreased, in an era of ever-changing demographics, which will result in decreased population. Many of you know what that will bring along, which is an age of robotics. No applause there? And as we have more robots taking a more prominent role in filling our workplaces, we're going to need technicians, scientists, engineers, computer scientists who are going to fill the roles of making sure that the robotics are engaging and being productive. And those people are in this room today. So, as important as the technical skills that you are all gaining right now are the power skills that FTC allows you to master. And those power skills are teamwork, communication, and on and on and on. It's the combination of the technical skills and the power skills that are going to make you be successful, and it's your engagement in FTC, in part, that will allow you to achieve those skills. All right, now time for the shameless plug. How can you advance those skills? Well, one way is coming to Mohawk Valley Community College. We have very strong programs, 2 of which are engineering science and computer science programs. Every year transfer students to the top universities in New York State. We have strong relationships with SUNY Poly, Clarkson, RPI, and RIT. All of our students come here, pay a very discounted tuition, transfer to one of those major colleges and universities in the state and receive significant tuition dollars, scholarship dollars to do so. So thank you for your engagement. We appreciate you being here. And with that, I'll get out of the way so you can start your competitions. Enjoy, everybody.
Thank you so much, Tim. All right. So now I would like to introduce you to someone way more entertaining than me, Pat Killian.
Good morning, champions. Teams, you've worked really hard to get here, and this is going to be a great day, right? Wait a minute. Where did you put me? Oh, there I am. Hate these scripts. Okay. This year, the 2021-2022 First Tech Gallon Game, Freight Frenzy, presented by Raytheon Technologies, teams and their robots must navigate a complex transportation system by traversing barriers and racing against time to load and deliver essential items to those who need them most. Now, let's look at our Freight Frenzy Challenge video.
Welcome to the First Tech Challenge 2021-2022 season game, Freight Frenzy, presented by Raytheon Technologies. A team consists of up to 2 driver-operators, a coach, and a robot. The robot must be built from materials specified in the game manual and fit within an 18-inch sizing tool, but may expand after the match begins. Each match is played with 4 randomly selected teams, 2 per alliance. Your opponent for one match may be your partner for another. The game is played on a 12-foot square playing field with a foam tile floor and 1-foot-high walls. In the back of the field are taped-off warehouses, which are alliance neutral. Obstructing the warehouses are barriers that robots must drive over or around. At the front of the field are Alliance-specific storage units. Alliance-specific carousels are mounted on the front corners of the field walls. Alliance-specific barcode tape is located between the warehouses and the storage units. 4 unique navigation images are located around the field perimeter. 2 Alliance-specific shipping hubs and a 3rd shared shipping hub are positioned as shown. Outside of the field walls are the red and blue Alliance stations. There are 2 types of freight: 20 pieces of cargo, 2.7 inches in diameter, and 2-inch square boxes in various weights. 30 lightweight, 20 medium, and 10 heavy boxes. 4 of the lightweight boxes are marked with an X. In addition, rubber ducks will play a key role in the game, and teams will be constructing their own custom-designed shipping elements. Before each match, the freight is stored in the warehouses and a preload box is placed onto the field for each robot. A duck is placed onto each carousel and in the middle position of each barcode. The remaining ducks are stored in the Alliance loading docks. Teams then place their robots on the field, touching the wall adjacent to their Alliance station, but not in a warehouse. The teams then place 1 preload box for each robot. A team may then decide to use their own shipping element in place of a duck on the barcode, or store their shipping element in the loading dock. The duck or shipping element on the barcode is then randomized to one of 3 locations. The players and field are now ready. Each match begins with a 30-second autonomous period. During this period, there are a number of ways for teams to score, using only pre-programmed instructions and sensor inputs. Delivering the duck from the carousel earns 10 points. Each piece of freight delivered to the Alliance's storage unit will earn 2 points. Each preloaded box placed on an Alliance's shipping hub earns 6 points. But there are ways to earn bonus points. If the box is placed on the correct level as indicated by the duck's location on the barcode, the Alliance earns a 10-point bonus. If a robot places its preload box on the level shown by its Alliance's shipping element position on the barcode, it will earn a 20-point bonus. A robot parked on its Alliance's storage unit earns 3 points. However, if the robot is parked completely in the storage unit, it will earn 6 points. A robot parked in the warehouse closest to its Alliance station earns 5 points. If the robot is completely inside the warehouse, it will earn 10 points. Following the autonomous period is the 2-minute driver-controlled period. During this time, Alliances score points by delivering freight to storage units and shipping hubs. For example, each piece of freight delivered to an Alliance's storage unit will earn 1 point. Freight scored on an Alliance's shipping hub will earn 2 points on a level 1, 4 points on a level 2, and 6 points on level 3. Each freight scored on the Alliance's side of the shared shipping hub will score 4 points for their Alliance. The last 30 seconds of the driver control period is the end game. Robots may continue scoring freight, and there are also ways to earn bonus points. Delivering a duck or shipping element to the floor earns the Alliance 6 points. A balanced shipping hub at the end of the match earns 10 points. If an Alliance's section of the shared shipping hub is in contact with the tile floor, that Alliance earns 20 points. Robots parked in a warehouse earn 3 points. However, if the robot is parked completely in the warehouse, it earns 6 points. Each team's shipping element, fully supported by a shipping hub center pole or another team's capped shipping element, will earn 15 points. There are many ways to score in Freight Frenzy, but there are also rules that, if not followed, will deduct points from your Alliance. For example, robots cannot interfere or interact with the opposing Alliance shipping hub. Scoring elements may not be launched. Robots may not interfere with their opposing Alliance's capping attempts. Only one duck or team shipping element is allowed on the carousel at a time. A robot may not cause an opposing Alliance robot to become pinned, trapped, or blocked. This is just a brief summary of the Freight Frenzy game. For complete rules, please read the game manual and check the Q&A forum. And always remember the most important rule of First Tech Challenge: gracious professionalism. Good luck, teams, and have a great season.
Wow. Remember back when you saw that for the first time, teams, and you were like, wow, that's a lot to take in. Today, you know that inside and out. You know your robot. You know the game. So we're going to get to it right now, but first there's some people that I need to thank. I'd first like to thank a very important group of people, the judges. Now, they're in the other building right now, deliberating, and they're hard at work, trying to decide, of all of you that are the best of the best, who's the best of the best of the best? And that's a really hard job. So we have our judges. Then we have our MCs. Well, that's me. These individuals have a, let's see. No, we have our FTAs. Field Tech. Where are our FTAs? Raise your hands. The FTAs know the ins and outs of the robot system that are used, that are used to run this competition. They ensure that all the robots are running properly on the field. If your teams run into trouble, what we're going to hear throughout the day is FDA, FDA, which means help, and they'll come and help you. Finally, I'd like to introduce the referees. Raise your hand if you're a referee. Our refs have the difficult job of ensuring that everyone is playing by the rules. This is a sport, and in all sports, their rulings are final. There will be no reruns or video replays. If you need to question, there's a question box there. And of course, whenever questioning, we're going to use gracious professionalism. So thank you, referees, for keeping us playing the game right. Last but not least, we'd like to thank our mentors and coaches. Guys, turn to your coaches and thank them. Someday, I hope everyone in this room is a coach, because it's a very fulfilling experience, but it is a lot of work. So thank you to coaches and mentors, because you really are the champions of this game. A few minutes ago, Tina mentioned gracious professionalism, which we all kind of live by. And who is better to talk about gracious professionalism than our very own Woody Flowers, one of the founders of FIRST, and who coined gracious professionalism. Can you roll that tape from Woody, please?
Hi, I'm Woody Flowers, and I've been part of FIRST for a long time. I really love how FIRST helps us learn that working hard can be fun and profoundly satisfying. In FIRST, we do our best work while helping others and treating folks with respect and kindness. This ethos is something I like to call gracious professionalism. As you go through this first season, please remember that it is extremely important. In fact, it's expected that you practice gracious professionalism. Everyone, FIRST students, coaches, parents, volunteers too. It's not always easy, but it will make FIRST a sweet experience, and it can have a big positive impact in all areas of your life. So go be kind and creative.
And creative. That's what we're here for. So, today is going to be a long day. It is a championship tournament, which means we're going to start with qualification rounds. After qualification rounds, we will have alliance selection. Because of the size of this championship, you will pick 2 alliance partners. So we will play in teams of 3-on-3. Before we get there, though, we need to start the day with the national anthem. Now, there's a tradition in Pennsylvania and then also at World's Championship that when you stand to do the national anthem, they actually sing it. Now, I know not all of you are singers, but you can all hum. So I'd like you to please join me, our flag is there, in singing our national anthem. If you can't sing, hum. Oh, say. amazing. We're doing that every time. That was amazing. Now, it's time for some robots. Are you ready? Let's do this thing. Let's come over here and meet our team. Whoops, wait a minute. I'm missing something. I need what's on that. Yes. Excuse me. Oops, sorry. Hand me my mic. Is that your mic a second?
So you guys, we're gonna.
When I get over there.
Oh, the announcement
Yes.
about the.
Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we start match number 1, there's some special little housekeeping things that you need to remember. If you are a scout and you are scouting a team, you may sit here, but you must sit. You cannot block what other team, you can't stand here. You can sit, but these people who have the best seats, they want to see. So we're not going to block them. Even on the sides, you may not stand, you can go up there, okay? Second thing is Wi-Fi. The live stream is really important. If the live stream is so important, we need to make sure that you are not on Wi-Fi in this building. Check your phone, please turn off your Wi-Fi.
Special mechanism wheel, I have it, or do you want it? Somebody's missing that.
Oh, somebody is missing a nut from their mechanism wheels. Check them, guys. Thank you. Somebody will be looking for it. It's in my pocket. Where are my game announcers? I'd like to introduce my 2 game announcers. You're going to hear their voices a lot today. We have Gigi and Carrie Ann are going to be announcing. Gigi, what side are you going to take today? I think you're on the blue here. Is the Blue Alliance going to win today? Is that your thing?
Yeah.
And you're going for red?
I think the red's gonna win, actually.
Okay, and I'm Switzerland. I'm going for both.
I think it will.
Nah, blue. Blue for the win.
All right. So now you've heard our field announcers. Let's meet the teams I should start on red. I'm going to start over here. On the Red Alliance, we have from Watkins Glen, New York, 12833 Mechanical Meltdown. And joining them from Cross River, New York, SMRT 20228. Over here on the Blue Alliance. Oh, there is a lot of blue here. I am seeing sister teams. Oh, I love that. I am loving this. We have 14054 IR Thunder. And joining them is 13357 IR Lightning. All from the Indian River Central School. All right, teams. Has the field been randomized? We are going to randomize the field now. And the randomization is going to get set for, there we go, our field resetters are going to set that randomization. So you got to set up to that pattern, okay? And it's right here as well. So there's where the duckies go. And drivers, just to remind you, field reset, people make mistakes. It is up to you to make sure it's set the right way. So this is going to pull back. Actually, this is too far forward. There we go. The field is set. Hold on. Okay, just a reminder, teams, the ref is reminding the teams once the field is randomized, you're not supposed to touch your driver controllers or anything, if you need to, hit FDA and let them know. We need to re-randomize? Okay, and field resetters. It's the same thing. Oh, that makes it easy. All right. Red Alliance, are you ready? I need a thumbs up. Blue Alliance, are you ready? Scorekeepers are ready. Refs, are you ready? We are ready for autonomous of the opening round of the MVCC Championship in 3, 2, 1, go.
And done. Both teams are off and scoring in their shipping hub. And it looks like IR Lightning is going to the warehouse. I'm going to park. Or we're going to get another block. And over here we have IR Thunder working on the duck, and they got the duck down over there. And it looks like over there we have the Mechanical Meltdown getting the duck as well. IR Thunder is parked, and so it looks.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Timeout mode has begun. And it looks like over here, Mechanical Meltdown has scored on the top shipping hub, and over here we also have SMRT on the red side too.
And Mechanical Meltdown has delivered a block to the top tier.
And over here, it looks like IR Thunder is going for the top tier, both of them. Let's see, and they both got the top tier, and both going back to the warehouse to collect more freight.
SMRT is working on balancing the one side of the Alliance
IR
tier.
Lightning has scored, and now it looks like also IR Thunder, and they went for it too. Well, we're about to boom really fast over here. Really good work by teams, all on the top tier. IR Thunder got another block, and then over here, IR Lightning is working out a problem.
Mechanical Meltdown has delivered another block to the top tier.
And IR Thunder went for another one. Let's see. And over here, we have IR Lightning. They got out of that situation, and over here, both teams are working. Yeah.
SMRT has delivered another block to the Alliance tier.
And over here we have IR Lightning got a ball on the top tier. And over here we also have IR Lightning got a block on the top tier. Both teams are working really well. A lot of blocks. And the game has begun. Both teams are over here working on their ducks. And all the other ones are working on getting more blocks as well. So teamwork's working over here. The ducks too.
Mechanical Meltdown is currently putting the ducks inside the field.
It looks over here. We have IR Thunder working on all the ducks. They're doing really well over there.
Both Red Alliances are parked in the warehouse.
Wow, what an exciting first match. That was amazing. Notice how much higher these scores are than they were at qualifiers. We are now among the best of the best. The best of the best of the best of the best. So let's meet our team for qualification match number 2 on the Red Alliance. We have 20807 Bluebird Robotics from John Jay High School in Hopewell Junction. Joining them in their alliance is Electric Mayhem Green 12736 from Nichols School in Buffalo, New York. Now this is going to get confusing because this sea of red is actually the Blue Alliance. On the Blue Alliance, we have 4243 from Peekskill, the Iron Devils. And joining them is 5485, the Gorilla Bots from Corning, New York. Drivers, are you ready for a randomization? Good, let's randomize the field. There's our randomization. Field resetters are gonna set that. It looks like it is set. So we don't want to make our ref run too fast. So we'll let him get his drivers. Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up. Blue Alliance, are you ready? Scorekeepers are referees ready? Referees are ready. Let us begin qualification match number 2 in 3, 2, 1, go.
The toss mode has begun. Looks like over here we have the Iron Devils, and they parked in the warehouse. And over here we have the Gorilla Bots working on the ducks, and looks like they're going to park in the shipping hub as well.
Bluebird Robotics is parked on the warehouse partially.
And it looks like over here we have the Gorilla Bots got a block on the second level and are parked in the storage unit.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And both teams are off. And over here we have the Iron Devils. They picked up a block over here and they're going to sneak through the barrier.
Electric Mayhem has a block in possession, and it looks like they're going to score it in the Alliance Hub.
And over here, the Gorilla Bots have picked up a block and they're going to drop it off at the shared shipping hub. And over here, we have the Iron Devils working for another block as well.
Electric Mayhem Green has scored another piece of cargo in the Alliance Hub.
And over here, the Gorilla Bots have scored another block in the shared shipping hub. And looks like, I feel like over here, you know, one's working on the shared alliance and one's working on the shipping hub. So that's a good plan. Over there, we have the Iron Devils picking up a block and going to sneak through the barrier and they're going to score.
It appears that Bluebird Robotics is trying to pick up cargo.
Over here, the Iron Devils have picked up a block and they're going to sneak through the barrier again. Over here, we have the Gorilla Bots and they got a block off in the shared shipping hub.
Electric Mayhem Green has scored another cargo in the Alliance Hub.
Both teams have really smooth robots that can sneak through the barriers. The shared shipping hub is getting really full right now, so both teams are working in there. And then game has begun, so let's see what the teams do over here.
It appears that Bluebird Robotics is delivering all those ducks onto the field.
And Iron Devils are doing the same thing over here. And look at the communication. They're doing really well over there. And over here.
Project more, speak up.
Okay.
Over here, it looks like,
Let's see how this one plays out. These are high-scoring robots. All right, do we have scores? We do. Who would like to hear the scores from match number 1? Let's bring it up on the screen. Red wins with a new high score, a new statewide high score of 278 to 111. Congratulations, Red Alliance. Now, why is my other field not set over here? All right, I'd love to come over here and meet the teams, but they're not on the field yet. Do you want to go to the field? All right. All right. While the teams are setting themselves up for qualification match number 3, I'm going to go ahead and introduce them. On the Red Alliance, we have from West Chesney, New York, a 4-H CC Clinton County team, Team Beta 8397. And joining them from downstate is Suffern Robotics 7486 from Suffern High School. over here on the Blue Alliance, which you said the Blue Alliance was going to win, right? You said that.
Yes, I did.
You did say that.
Yeah.
You think the Red
I
Alliance?
think the red is going to take this
Well,
one.
I'm going to wander over here to the Blue Alliance and introduce my teams. On the Blue Alliance, we have 11607 has Matrix from Ballston Spa, New York. And joining them is 8975 The Nut Jobs from Bottlebane, New York. All right, the robots are on the field. Everybody take a breath. Breathe in, breathe out. There's a squirrel here. I mean, I know there's a lot of squirrels here, but this is a bigger squirrel. Yeah, big squirrel. We got fish, we got squirrels, we got suffering with their like amazingly cool shirts. We are ready to go. You guys, has Matrix, you're good to go, right? All right, we're gonna give Beta a second to make sure they're ready to rock and roll here. Yeah, we'll make them check. Check. Okay. A reminder to the audience, please, if you're connected to Wi-Fi, please disconnect from Wi-Fi because Mr. Simmons wants me to say that a lot, so I'm going to. Yeah, and campers that are sitting on the floor. There are old people like me that if they trip on you, they're gonna break a hip. So we can only have them like 2 deep there.
They get a better view from the projector.
And actually, he's telling me that you get a better view from the projector than you do on the field. That's just a thing. But if you're going to be there, please do not block the aisles. So teams, drivers, have you initialized? Have you initialized? Can we get a randomization, please? Wait, oh, no, you have not. We're checking. Do you need an FTA? We got an FTA working on it. This is why we have FTAs. Fixing a problem. So while we're waiting for that, a squirrel person, can you tell me a little bit about your robot?
Yeah, our robot is 60 pounds. His nickname is Beefy Boy. We have a linear slide that acts as an elevator with Kevlar string. We had 6-inch wheels, so we're able to go over the barrier, but also we have a narrow frame that can also scoot right on through.
Wow, that's a lot. You guys, that's... So really, you're not squirrely. Yeah, like you're just a nerd squirrel. That's really great. Are we good now? All right. So I'll be interviewing the teams throughout the day as we have points. Want to make sure we're ready to initialize, yes? Yes? Can we get a randomization, please? There we go. There's the random field resetters. Jump in and do that. It looks like it's not in the right place. Go ahead. You got to move it. Run. See, this goes with the blue that's there, and that goes with the red that's over there. There you go. We're all learning. All right. The field is set. The randomization is set. Drivers, are you ready? Scorekeepers, are you ready? Referees, are you ready? Let's begin. Qualification match number 3 in 3, 2, 1, go.
And the toss vote has begun. And it looks like over here we have the Blue Alliance both moving over here and working on, again, parking.
The Red
and
Alliance.
Both teams are parked successfully in the warehouse and storage unit.
Team Beta seems to be using a magnetic mechanism attached to a tape measure to pick up their team marker.
Both teams are parked successfully over here.
Team Beta has parked in the warehouse.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And the teleop mode has begun. Over here, we have the Haze Matrix over here again over the barrier, and over here the Nut Jobs have dropped off a block on the top level of the shipping hub.
Team Beta is working on taking the cargo from the warehouse and stacking it on the tiers.
And over here, the Nut Jobs have picked up another block, and look at that mechanism. And it looks like over here, the hazmats are going to work on getting another block. And the red alliance looks like they're working over there too. The hazmats are working on getting
Team
another
Beta
block.
has helped Suffering over the barrier. Good teamwork.
And then that jumps are getting a block in the shared alliance hub. And over here, it looks like the hazmats are working on getting another block. And over here,
Suffering has successfully picked up some cargo.
over here, the hazmats are working on getting a ball on the top level of the shipping hub. And the nut drops have gone on a block or ball in the alliance hub. Nut drops have got another block and are dropping off in the alliance hub, and they have done so. And over here, looks like we have the hazmats who can work on their cap. Can they do so? Let's see. And they have done so. Nice job over there.
Team Beta is attempting to put ducks on the board, and they've successfully put one down.
And hazmats is over there working on the ducks over there. So. And it looks like the nut drops are going park over here, and that's the end.
Wow, that was another high-scoring match. Beta was attempting a double cap there, too. Woo. These teams are awesome. By the way, I know we're all about the duckies in this game, but somebody just found a chicken. So if you're missing a chicken, I have your chicken. Are we ready for some scores? Let's get scores from match number 2. Is it red or blue? Blue wins with a score of 170 to 67. Congratulations, Blue Alliance. Let's come over here and meet the teams for qualification match number 4. On the Red Alliance, from Red Hook High School, the Robo Raiders, 65-67. And joining them in alliance is Corning's own 5356 Team TARDIS. Over on the Blue Alliance, we have 6347 Geared Up. And joining them in alliance is 5484 the Enderbots. You might have remembered in match number 1 we had sister teams playing with each other. In this team we have sister teams against each other. Always gracious professionalisms. Let's see how this will play out. Drivers, are you ready for randomization? We are not. All right. We're just waiting for the field to get a little bit neatened up. Always good that the refs and scorekeepers are paying attention to that. We have duckies on the field. We have team markers on the field. Is the field set now? Good. We need drivers to init. We all ready to init? Let's randomize, please. And there is the randomization. And so we need field resetters to reset that randomization. Where do. So this, see this? You can see this. Look at this, sweetie. It's right here is the tape that corresponds to that, okay? That'll make it easier. Okay, we're all learning how to do this game. And field resetters, we want to give them a special thanks because it is actually really hard to do this job. And we can't play if the field isn't set, so thank you. All right, the field is set. The drivers are ready. Scorekeepers are ready. Refs, are you ready? We are ready to begin qualification match number 4 in 3, 2, 1, go.
And the Thomas mode has begun. All teams are up and moving. It looks like over here, it looks like the Enderbots are going, and they got the top block on the top level.
The Robo Raiders have placed cargo on the top tier, and it looks like TARDIS is working on the same thing.
And it looks like over here, we have the Enderbots going for another block.
Oh, I don't know.
Robo Raiders is parked in the warehouse.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And the tie-up mode has begun. Both teams are working on over here. Looks like the Enderbots are getting another block and going for the shared alliance hub. And over here we have the geared up. We're gonna get another block.
Robo Raiders has picked up a cargo, and it looks like they're gonna try to score it in the alliance hub.
And over here, the Enderbots have scored a block in the alliance hub. So it looks like over here we have one robot working on the alliance hub and one over here working on the shipping hub.
Robo Raiders has scored another block in the shared alliance hub.
And so we'll have the Enderbots.
Team TARDIS is working on placing cargo in the top tier, and they successfully did it.
And over here we have the Enderbots working on a block. And over here we have the geared up working on coming over the barriers or around them.
TARDIS places another cargo successfully in the top tier.
And over here, the Enderbots are getting another block and going over to the Alliance shared shipping hub.
There we go.
Robo Raiders successfully places the block in the hub.
And the Enderbots have got another block in the Alliance shared shipping hub. And over here we have...
It appears TARDIS seems to be having a little bit of trouble on the barrier, but they're working on solving it.
An endgame has begun. Oh, look over there. Look at that mechanism. Looks like they use magnets, too.
Robo Raiders are working on putting the ducks on the field.
And over here, we have the Enderbots working on the cap.
TARDIS is working on placing their cap.
You got this, Enderbots.
TARDIS has successfully placed the cap on top of the tiers.
And they have capped so successfully. Nice job by that team.
Nice job, everybody. These matches are getting more and more exciting. Let's look at scores for qualification match number 3. Red wins with a score of 119 to 107. Let's go meet our... Uh-oh. Looks like we're doing a little field repair here. So while they're fixing the weighted block,